Ricky and Cadian have a lot of grenades here, which may be saved for retake purposes. Sick finished off now, and Ricky has limited information.
Ricky, what does he do here? He's going to rotate back in towards the site, use his smoke grenade to perhaps delay them, or perhaps he'll hold on to it for now. And, well, there goes the smoke grenade and the flash. In fact, that smoke could potentially be picked up if it was the last one he was holding on to by the T's.
There is a smoke towards that banana position. Now it's a 5-on-3 hold for Space Soldiers. They've got the Heat and Potty set up on the site as well. Hardstyle just shoulder peeking, allowing his teammates to come and use that numbers game, really abusing the power there. And now they're in a 3 versus 1. And there's not much Cadian can do but make a little money towards the end. That will allow him to buy a scout if he wants, because he's playing a pretty tight angle. And there's one. Xantara's completely blind, got a wrong angle.
And Space Soldiers will have to work with what they have, and that's the B push. Sick sitting in the fountain with the fishes, and it will be a very devastating defense. 2 quick headshots from Sick, 25 seconds to go. Has he done enough damage? 2 players here for Space Soldiers to try to plant the bomb, and it's very awkward for them. Eventually, Hardstyle is going to get that plant going major. Oh, they've stopped the plant, and they will finish off the rest of Space Soldiers. That will be the first round. Then perhaps he can go for a nice peek, but Ricky with a lovely angle will deal with that, no problem. And that is going to put the pressure on for Space Soldiers. 30 seconds as they start to move into top mid. That's all they have to work with.
I'm sure Xantara's must have heard 6 rotation, which maybe got him to peak in the first place, but they're still going to press towards the A side regardless. Nice flick from Cadian. It needs one more player, but there are 2 on Arch. There's Hardstyle continuing forward, but only so much he can do. It's down to Calyx. 1 versus 2 now, 10 seconds, and Sick will win the fight. The bomb won't get planted once more.
So this is brilliant. Vice can hear all that action on Banana as well. Paz looking to just push straight in. This could be a way out here for Space Soldiers if they can just somehow barrel down the defense on that B side. But that is the bomb in the back, and the smoke forward in front of it will cause all kinds of problems here for Space Soldiers. Oh dear.
Well, we've seen this before as well, but this time it looks even worse. I think it was a game with FaZe, but the flashbangs will rescue them, and the bomb's been taken away. However, there is 1 player in construction. And the CT's now spreading out around second mid, and Cadian rotating, going up Speedway. There are no smokes to clear this position, which will compromise the post-plant areas for Space Soldiers. They've got 1 flash, and they choose to take it. Oh, it's going to flash Calyx as well! That was a massive frag, and it will come in. Now 2 players up Banana. Xantara must deliver here, and they've made it a lot easier. The bomb has been planted, and now we're down to a 4 versus 2. Do they keep going, Rogue?
Yeah, it's a tough one, isn't it? How's the money situation for Rogue right now? It's not too shabby. And, you know, in saving these 2 guns, if they're able to do so, you know, they'll be in good stead still to keep the pressure on in the following rounds. And Cadian whittling down the survivors, or what could be the survivors here. That's 2 taken down by Cadian. What else can he find? They'll be looking for this frag as he crosses, and there's a missed shot. Cadian looking to go back to the well with that one, and of course the bomb will do the job for him. Lots of presence here. Space Soldiers perhaps going with what works. That quick B push was a gem last round, looking to get it going this time. Ricky starts things off well, has to do it all. 2 quick ones from him, that's all he can get for his side, as the Space Soldiers will plant their flag firmly on the B bomb site, take control.
This is still pretty committed. Vice getting a kill. They need to save these weapons now, Rogue, because only 2 people saved from the previous round. So I don't know if they can afford for 1 play to be lost, but in Vice they trust, and once again Space Soldiers get wrecked. They've won the round though. Let's see what they choose to do. Again, it's awkward. It's so deep on the balcony that the body block option isn't really an option, because there could be just the 1 person here, and most coming on short. Flashbang, Seiko falling down to the balcony. Vice spots 1 on short. Raises his alarm. He's going back to top mid. Why is he going there? Well, he's actually dead now, and that is a wipeout. The bomb on the floor. 27 seconds left. 5 versus 2, and Space Soldiers maybe just left to run to their doom now. Looking like hard labor here. Insta trades, and they'll finish off the job, Rogue. It can be an awkward peak when you know someone's in pit, because they can make you miss your shot and go a little wide. Can Cadian survive in this situation though? See, there's a delay with a jiggle pick from Paz. He's waiting for his teammates to catch up for a trade frag. Not required though, but Vice will take him out eventually. Smoke on Arch now. They'd probably seen the bomb at this point on the radar, but they could go back towards CT and B, which is why Ricky's forced to retreat. Everything's slowing down, and now the T's have the sights. Bomb has been planted.
Good stuff for Hiko. Finds one, can't connect on the second head. What can Ricky do with an AWP? He can't really do too much, can he, from this position?
Statistics in the previous 3 months to populate most of those fields. Cadian at the point of no return. But Vice trying to hold him down, but that is an early pick for Space Soldiers. 1-for-1 will benefit the T side. With so much time on the clock as well, you'll see the legs of one player moving forward can raise the alarm. Now we see Sick making his way towards that A site.
Cadian's got to deliver here for his team, and he's not having a good time of it. Sort of committing Vice in defending him early on, and Space Soldiers ran with that momentum.
But sometimes gambles have to be made. Now they start to charge in. One down per side. Molotov's flying through. Sick has a defuse kit, and here he is. Now it's down to Xantares, the one and only. There is a kit gone. Ricky, time to save now. The bomb's too far ticked, but he's committing to this with the AWP. What? I don't know how he managed to do that. He's picked up a kit as well. Has he got time though? Surely not!
Oh, that was close. That was a close one. Keeping it simple. The B burst is afoot. Xantares doesn't quite get the engagement he wants. Calyx forced out from the flames. Major, will they check for him? Another player in this close position. He will be dealt with very easily. A shallow grave for him now, as Xantares is helpless behind that smoke. Can't do anything. And Katie with a very close position. Good for the one. Gets the info, but Paz strikes again. And now maybe Xantares can finally get himself in there. He will. Quick headshot onto Vice, leaving Ricky in the 1 versus 2. They don't know exactly where he is just yet. Has the USP. Needs to make these shots count. Given his position up now as they start to close in on him. Ricky can't get it done. It's Xantares for the third one. Very patient.
Or whatever. We'll see how it continues to play out. Paz going for the information. See how he doesn't take the fight. Falls back instead to fight on higher ground, if you will. There's a nice 2-man, 3-man from Major. There's a 4th man to find, but he'll fall back towards Library. That's a great start for Space Soldiers.
Yeah, can't ask for much more than that. Beautiful stuff there from Major. 2 players to try to do some damage here for Rogue. Surely they can't find all that much more than that. Sick with a free one onto Hardstyle, though. And that'll be a 2 versus 4. Over a minute to play with. Vice with a good vantage point. Finds himself with Xantares around the smoke. And it's just too much here for Vice between Paz and Major. Major finishing off for the quad kill. Rogue going for the burst onto the A site. Through the balcony they go. Hardstyle's the man that is close, falling back onto the bomb site. Position taken here by the T's, but Hardstyle will be able to take down Sick. That's the bomb also down. So many players though, so many CZs, and so much destruction.
You heard the grenade from sight. Avoids that. Cadian's on the flank though. Not going to waste any more time. Not sure if he saw the arch bear. Apparently not. But what can he do, Calyx? Got a kit, but 1 versus 3. Surely he won't go for it. And Rogue are on the scoreboard in the second half. Will they head forwards once again? Major looks like he wants to, but he goes back to the center. They've got some information. Xantares has a look in Boiler, but the temperature's too high. So now we have denial of information for Space Soldiers. Paz is forced back. He doesn't have his teammate with him anymore. So Space Soldiers don't know what's going on top mid. They've been forced away from Banana. So Rogue are now in a much better position and have a man advantage.
Ricky making some noise towards B, just trying to delay any rotation to assist this A defense. That's some great damage spread across those players, but unfortunately it's just one left on the bomb site. Calyx can only get a single headshot as he goes down, and that's 3 men on that A bomb site with the bomb plant and Space Soldiers.
4 players on the B bomb site.
And there goes Calyx as well. Quick headshot coming out from Hiko as Rogue seem undeniable. And at the same time, you know, we've got Vice, who's been lurking towards the balcony on the A side of the map. He's not really heard anything, and they're going to go for that A push. Really nice stuff. Cadian left there to keep harassing them. Space Soldiers, they have 0 information. It's very difficult for them to know.
A rare species, which may soon be extinct. It's Hardstyle with the AWP, but that's only his 3rd frag of the game, unfortunately. And Rogue are about to move to match point. They'll hold on to this if they can. Major can try to help him if he doesn't peek too far. He's getting peppered. He gets jumped over the barrels, and Hardstyle will get taken out. And there is Major as well.
The battle of health bars is being absolutely going the way of Rogue now. Vice picks off Hardstyle. Hiko will make his way forwards, covered by Cadian. Xantares with the play. And Calix will drop the smoke, and he'll prevent anyone coming in from B, but he's lost his teammate. It's a 4 versus 3 here. 45 seconds to go, and Rogue have Space Soldiers exactly where they want them.
He's got a flash as well, so we can enable this balcony burst, but the flash will do absolutely nothing. Not sure where it went. Paz gets 2 kills out of it. Can't reload just yet. Sick will trade him though. Major doing what he can, and now it's down to Calix coming in through CT spawn. 1 versus 2. Oh, he's playing an off angle, so he's going to play the trade frag. But is this going to work out? Cadian spotted. Nesix head seen, and he sees his as well. And that is the match for Rogue. 16-10. They win the opening match of the Major.